going, getting going. And look who's here. Well, what's up guys, it's DJ Rick Webb and we're out here at Marietta High School setting up for their homecoming on Friday. A lot of trussing. Doug from SLM's here. Got Kalen here, Chris, Jeff, getting the setup going. Doug's freezing. We are working here. You know, Kalen over here, he's working real hard. Chris, Jeff, they're doing pipe and drape on the back side. Doug's doing something with DMX cables. It's a great time out here. Trying to get the main hang done because the side hangs are gonna be quick as heck in comparison. Where are you going?
Trying to work.
We'll go through the fixtures later, but getting it raised up. Here's your guys' update. It's coming along. Still a lot to do, including sound, and it's 9:40 right now. And we have until like 10:30 tonight. This is day one of setup. It's looking pretty sweet. Still didn't get everything DMX like we wanted to, but I'm down 2 people right now as well. And Doug's blinding me right now. Basically, not much left to do really. Just need to really set up the audio, which honestly probably like 2 hours of work left on the rig.
That's me even brighter. I love that. So impactful.
Day 2. What is up guys? Good morning. It is day 2. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Out here, I'm the only one here right now except for all the kids that are setting up. Got my kickstart because I only got probably like 6 hours max of sleep last night. So I'm running on low energy as it is. We're gonna go through this setup probably today. We have no sound setup at all. My sound is right there, but we're also going to be using sound from DJ Associates. I'm not sure how much of mine I'm going to be using, but basically a lot of stuff needs done right now. 2 hours later. Alrighty guys, it is currently, it literally just turned noon, so it's noon right now. Doug's not going to be in until I think 2 or 3 o'clock to do some programming. I've got everything completely set up DMX and power wise. What is up guys? So in an effort to not make this video stupid long, I have cut out a segment of this video and made a separate video that goes along with this video where I break down everything that you see in this rig. So every light that we're using, how all the DMX cables are ran, how all the powers ran, how all the sound cables are ran, how many circuits we're using, all of that jazz and nonsense is in a separate video. If you want to know all the little detailed nuggets and information and all that sort of stuff, click the link right there. It'll take you to that video, and then at the end of that video there'll be an annotation that'll bring you right back to this video right at this point, so you can continue watching the rest of this video. If not, just continue watching the rest of this video. The annotation for that is also at the end of this video. Well guys, warp forward a little bit, and everything's pretty much set up, and Doug's back there. Got the lighting, everything going. And Chris is currently setting up this SRX sound rig. We got 2 728s and a 722. M-Pros as monitor wedges, but they're just going to be used basically as center fills. And same thing over here. We'll go back and check out the amps when he actually gets them hooked up, but basically it's going to be really loud, and probably a lot of tweaking is going to need to be done because of the placement. As promised, Doug's going to explain avolites eventually here in as simple of a form, but look at all the buttons and stuff. It's cool looking.
Hey guys, I have not explained this on my channel yet. So it's gonna be super brief because, you know,
more details coming on his channel.
Well, I'll make a real avolites overview of our workflow video. I think I've said that before, but it is truly coming at some point. But for now, ultra brief rundown is faders control groups of fixtures. So, you know.
And I'm actually learning this at the same time you guys are right now.
You can assign these to whatever you want. You can make it all, you know, do whatever you want. These are the groups I have. I can also use those to do group hits, of course. And, you know. So, then we also have on the faders, parameter control for effects. So, these 2 faders control chase parameters. This controls the speed. So I can control that, and I can also tap the BPM.
It does.
So I can tap that, and then I can slow that down by half or 1/4, or multiply it by 2 or faster for a blow up or whatever. And then the other fader controls the intensity of the chase. The reason that I need a specific fader to control the intensity of the chase rather than using these groups of faders is complicated, but you need it. This third fader controls movement speed, not chase speed. But since there's no haze, we're not really doing much movement stuff, so that's much less important. Faders to the right of that are specialty effects. So we have like a build-up strobe. So it goes
I really like that effect.
It goes from like a dim all the way up. You see us do this a lot for build-ups and EDM performances. We have just that white thing we can trigger flashes on. And then I also have recently added a simulated blinder, you know, like a conventional crowd blinder you see in like a rock concert. So we can use this effect to like, you know, light the room up for it's like, how you guys doing? Woo! You see
I really like that.
You know, and I can trigger that, and it will automatically dim like a conventional light based on how I have it programmed. But then the buttons all do manual trigger things that you would want to do frequently. So you can do manual triggers with the touchscreen, but obviously trying to poke at this thing is a lot harder than poking at real buttons. So here, the buttons that are lit up require just being pushed once, and they will run through an effect. So we have some white hits for different groups. We have, you know, alternating patterns and so forth. Buttons that are not lit up require being held down. So things like chases that I want to have more modular control over for like triggering during certain parts of songs. So here I just have like groups of white chases and then groups of colored chases for whatever color I want. These buttons are for a strobe toggle and a truss warming white hit.
Ooh, do that again. That looked cool.
Yeah, well, I can do like on the beach, like a breakdown or something.
That looks so cool.
And it looks cool. It does look cool.
There's a lot of coolness in this.
This is basically things you would want to change much less frequently. So like during a song transition or during like a specific part of the night, things you're going to touch every few minutes. So like here I can set color. So I touch color and stage goes to the color. Touch color combination, goes to color combination, whatever. You can also control if you want your lights to fade to the colors or if you want it to snap. I like fading, obvious reasons. And then we also have things like positions. Like if I want to have a different position on the room, again, there's no haze, so positions don't matter as much. And then things like movements, like I would turn on a movement, which is not going to be that visible because there's no haze. But like I would turn that on and it would run. I don't need that control on a button or something. It just runs. And then that's also where I control the chases. So I can just turn on the chase from here and let it run. I turn on just a chase for the Pix-ms, and then I can do manual stuff on the pars if I want to. And that's kind of the basic rundown. I just have a bunch of chases, a bunch of colors on the touch screen, things like a house lights button I can just touch at any point and it'll just go to house lights, which I have to program, of course, for every single gig. As far as how to do lights, that's a little more hard to explain, but this is how Apple Lights works. So
it's not Show Express.
Yeah, well, you can.
I actually went into a detailed tutorial on the last when we did the prom gig log here. There was like a 5-minute segment where I explained how I set up my Show Express like screen and how it all works. And if you watch that, it's nowhere near this.
I mean, as you've seen, like, well, maybe you haven't seen. If you haven't seen my channel, go check it out.
Yeah, it'll be linked everywhere. Just saying.
Videos prior to 2017, all those events were using Show Express. So you'll see these videos, or this gig I should say, and my gigs from this year using Avalites, and you'll notice like
I noticed it off the get-go.
It looks different, but you can still get great results with Show Express. We're doing it. We're getting good results with Show Express. Yeah. This basically lets you do much nicer, more professional looking effects and a lot faster programming. That's the big thing here. Everything I have programmed here probably took me an hour, most, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
To program everything I have here, including especially chases, would take me easily like 30 hours in Show Express.
Oh yeah, I
just making the color palettes, all these different colors taking like an hour or 2 hours just for colors. I can make all these color palettes in like 2 minutes. So patching is faster, everything is much faster on a professional comp.
Alrighty, so sound checks so far, going great. We ended up realizing we were running too much on one circuit, so we had to add another circuit. So now we're up to 7 circuits that we're running. Been playing around with the crossovers, getting everything hooked up there. Kalen's bringing me food. Doug went to go change. I need to go change right now. Sound check. Okay, now that the music has stopped, we can go through sound again, because I told you I was going to. So we have SRX 815s over there, 722 dual 12s. We have 2 on each side, dual 18s. These are 728 SRX JBL SRX cabinets. We have M Pros using as center fills on either side. We have my 2 VRX 918 SPs, powered subs, another 815 on this side, another dual stack, and another 722. If we go in the back, we can check out the amperage we're working with here. Chris has been working his butt off getting this set up. The XTI 4000, this is very similar to the Prom, is running the 722 dual 12s are bi-amped, so the XTI 4000 is running the highs. The XTI 4002 is running the mids. The Macrotech 9000i down here is running 1 set of dual 18s, and then we got a Crown IT 8000 running the other pair of subs. So the Carvin there is running the 2 center fill M Pros. There's also a DBX Driverack. This is getting fed by my DBX Driverack. Anyways, Kalen is doing behind the scenes. He brought me some wonderful Wendy's to chow down on. It's 7:16 right now to get here at 8. I need to get some music together. I also need to set up my side laptop to run virtual DJ. They wanted to be in the vlog. This is the biggest homecoming dance I've ever done. This isn't even everyone yet. I am so glad I brought Doug to do this. This is going to be insane. Negative 10 dB on the thing. We're waiting to crank it up. I also got the bass turned down. It's going to be awesome. We ain't even started. We ain't even started, Kalen. We ain't even started, dog. We ain't even see it. It's crazy already. Well, teardown has commenced. We're working through this. Me and Caitlin are basically just working right to left. I'm going through and taking it apart, everything as we go, and hopefully we can get majority of this torn down. So we got the side hang down over there. We're gonna now tear down the whole entire DJ booth, stage, all that fun jazz, and then we're gonna work our way over. So, not gonna bother updating you guys until after that of what all happened and everything. As you guys can tell from the clips that hopefully Caitlin got good clips. I did. He did. And there's more clips on his channel, on his video. I will update you guys when we get closer to actually being fully tore down. Jeff wanted to take the boosted board for a spin since we finished tearing down, so he wants to hurt himself afterwards. This is everything for this gig log, guys. Absolutely insane. Really haven't wrapped my head around it, kind of like the last prom we did here. Really just haven't wrapped my head around what just happened or what we just did. Doug's gone. It's all happened so fast, and we got another club day coming Thursday. I'll end this video tomorrow because I can't process my thoughts here. Actually, I'll end this video whenever I actually get around to editing it. So this is all from Marriott High School, guys. Pretty crazy, pretty awesome. We tore down in less than 3 hours. We're literally going on the 3-hour mark right now. It's cold. It's cold as shit. I'm in shorts. I'm cold as shit. I just got back to Athens. It's like 3:30 a.m. and And I got a gig tomorrow morning at noon. So that's great. Well guys, fast forward the present time here editing this video. This gig, even looking back now, was absolutely insane. And for me, that was probably the most fun, or at least close to the most fun I've ever had DJing. It was awesome. It's gigs like that you live for at being a DJ, or at least for me. DJing for 600 plus kids with a crazy trussing lighting rig, an insane sound system. It's almost like a festival. It's crazy. It's an adrenaline rush. It's so much fun, and it's gigs like this that I live for. Like, I love DJing so much, and it's awesome. Everyone from that gig was absolutely blown away. That was the first time any sort of lighting craziness like that, like bringing Doug in the program lights like that, lighting programming like that is not normally done in my area. So there was a lot of compliments. Heard a lot of good things from the school, and a few of the other local schools have caught a glimpse of this gig, and they're very interested in trying to get me in there to do some sort of interesting thing with that. So Doug will be brought back for that. Also working with Doug and SLM Entertainment to do a lot of other potential gigs. We talk a lot nowadays, and hopefully there's going to be some nice, cool stuff coming for you guys here in 2018 that we're going to be working on. And I might actually travel over and go do a couple gigs, or help out Doug with a couple gigs over in Pennsylvania, in his neck of the woods. So stay tuned guys, 2018 is going to be a fun year here. But anyways guys, that's all for this video. If you guys did not check out the detailed breakdown setup video, go check out that link at the very end of this video. Also go check out SLM Entertainment, also link at the end of this video to their channel. And also in the description below, all the info that you probably have in questions is in the description below. There's a list of the whole setup. There's also links to where you can buy a lot of the stuff. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. And let's get something talking down there in the comments, guys. I want to see what you guys think of this gig. What could have been done? What did you guys think of it? What did you guys think of the gig? Let me know. Also, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. I always appreciate the likes. Also, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. Join this amazing community we got on this channel. We just crossed 8K. We're moving along. We're hopefully going to get to 10K by 2018. We'll see. It's coming quick. It's coming quick, guys. That's all for this video. Like always, my name is DJ Rick Webb. Keep them records spinning, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.